guys, welcome to another edition of Trailer Trash Talk here at Nerd Locker. First trailer we're going to talk about is a trailer that got better the longer we watched it, The Raid.
Oh yeah.
We all went into this kind of laughing, not thinking it was going to be any good at all,
Yeah.
and then slowly throughout the trailer we all kind of just shut up.
Seriously, it was just this.
And was just amazed.
It looks like this special police force, this like SWAT team in Asia goes and raids this giant building, but little do they know it's actually filled with all these gangsters that are ready and waiting for them. And this movie just looks like an all-out brawl the entire time.
It looks like you've got several types of fight. I mean, you got people with guns, and then they're doing like hand-to-hand, like martial arts, combat,
fights. It looks awesome.
It honestly, this is something that I will actually look forward to going to see.
One of my favorite action-packed movies is Ninja Assassin, and this looks just like that. I mean, just all
that was a really good movie.
Yeah, it was just, I mean, just off the wall, crazy stunts. It was awesome.
And see, that's
machetes,
what got
guns, everything.
That's what got me interested. Is at first it was like, okay, they're shooting, and then like as the violence gets up there, it looked a lot more like off the wall. He's taking the guy's head and hitting it all the way down.
He hit it all the way down on like all the tiles on this one wall. It looks really, really violent. Though the trailer we did see is a Red Band trailer, which,
that was awesome.
Which is awesome. If it's a rated R movie, you want to see the Red Band trailer because it's going to show you what's actually happening in the movie, not a watered down kiddie version that's going to be on TV.
Yeah.
It was really, really, really cool.
I don't think they could even water this movie down.
No.
It looks like it's non-stop, just gruesome.
They showed a dude getting shot in the face, like not once,
like
not twice,
once.
three times point blank, like right here. It's
yeah, I'm on board.
So close.
So the first trailer for Human Centipede 2, just full sequence?
Yes.
Yeah, just was released online.
What'd you think?
I didn't like it because it's really not even a trailer. It has a whole bunch of footage from the first movie and then maybe 10 seconds of footage from the new one.
I was a little bummed on that because I saw it was an like not really trailer, but they showed them showing the movie to one person at a time, and it was just their reactions to what they were watching, and it was these people like throwing up and like knocking on the door to let them out. So, you know, saw the trailer, I'm like, yeah, let's see this, but kind of didn't get much.
See, that disappoints me because I think people were saying that's what the first movie was like, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm curious, I'll watch it. So I watched it, I'm like, this
wasn't that way at all.
No, it's actually a competent, good movie. Now I feel like with this one where they showed Martin, seems to be the main character, I'm like, he just seems like a sicko.
I will say it was much more like a deranged, like, don't get me wrong, the doctor in the first one was completely messed up.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But this one just looks like a sick, deranged person who's not even a doctor.
The doctor in the first movie is definitely deranged, but there's a method to his madness.
There is.
He has a little bit. He has a goal that he's trying to work towards.
He does.
Science. You know, but
this guy just looks like he. I mean, and we talked about it before on Nerd Locker, where I guess he masturbates with sandpaper and barbed wire and all that. So I'm almost thinking we didn't get to see any of this in the trailer because they can't show us anything.
But I'll be the first to say that wouldn't make me throw up. I have a little bit of a strong.
I can watch that stuff knowing it's a movie, but I'm kind of turned off of the movie.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I don't want to see it.
I
don't care to see that.
Exactly.
Don't use that as a marketing tool. I don't care.
Yeah.
You're not going to get my money.
I'm definitely turned off of this trailer.
It seems more like another Hostel where it's all about gore and all that stuff.
Where they're just trying to get the reaction out of the audience instead of telling you a story.
Which is too bad, because I thought the first one was better than I expected.
I'm right with you on the first one. I thought it was awesome.
Watch the trailer and tell us what you guys think.
Next is the heartwarming trailer, J.D. Jones.
Yeah, this looks really, really fun. Like, not really fun. It looks like it's actually a little down and like depressing
but
for a while.
But it's one of those pick-me-up.
But it does pick up and like
stories.
Yeah, it's like this musical artist. He's really popular, I guess, and I guess his band is going through some turmoil. He's in the middle of a tour and he gets a daughter dropped on him. Hey, you've had this daughter for a while. I can't take care of her anymore. You take care of her. I mean, we've heard this story before.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of a recycled idea.
New. It's the same concept in a new area, a new place. So it's kind of cool. It's based off a true story, I guess. So it really isn't an old concept. I guess it's new, but whatever.
It's cute though because of course they're going to have the heartwarming tale where the father be able to grow more with the daughter, but it also puts in the twist of since he's a musician, kind of his music's going down the hill. Through his daughter, he's able to re-find his love of music. And so, I mean, well, it's been done before. It's still one of those things where you watch, you have a good time, you feel really good at the end, not for only for the family aspect, but also because he's found a new love for not only his daughter, but his passion, which is music. So.
It's kind of like duets, but without the awesomeness of being Huey Lewis and karaoke. So, whatever. It's original music, but whatevs.
Yeah, so, I don't know.
And Abigail Breslin's in it, and he can't say the name. So I get to say it, and she's adorable and awesome and cool, and I cannot wait for this because of it.
I'm bad with names. Next trailer is The Skin I Live In, starring Antonio Banderas.
With a gun.
That's what we know for sure. It is starring Antonio Banderas.
That is a sure thing. Other than that, I am not sure of anything this movie is about or what's going on.
Rarely do we actually look at the synopsis as well as the trailer. We had to on this one. And it made a little more sense.
A little.
You kind of get the feel for what the story is going to be in the actual movie, but in the trailer, you really don't get that. You get a lot of beautiful images, a lot of beautiful shots,
yes,
and like very well laid out things that are going on. You sense drama, you sense like heartache, you sense all these different emotions that you want to get in a great movie. But where?
To me, I felt that the trailer made it look a little funny, but every time I saw a funny scene, it just made me think that it's going to be a darker film.
Oh, I didn't get funny at all.
Yeah, I didn't get funny. It looks dark and creepy.
Weird.
I'm messed up.
Yeah.
Like, in fact, I mean, we talked about Human Centipede, and it kind of looks a little like that. Like this guy is experimenting on people to accomplish something, and we didn't necessarily find out what it was.
Instead of Human Centipede, where he's trying to get his jollies off and like torture all these people, he's actually going to try and fix his wife.
Yes.
And he actually, because he's trying to fix his wife and she gets burned, and this was all in the synopsis, so it's not a spoiler. She gets burned. He's trying to like find skin grafts for her. He ends up finding this like, he's able to make skin, but it's like armor, and you're not able to like actually penetrate it or do anything against it. So that's cool that he's advancing it, but he has to go through these steps, and I guess this movie is
and he has no, and they say, and again in the synopsis, that he doesn't have scruples. So he's not doing this the right way with getting approvals and stuff.
He's just going about it.
And there's a part where they show him kind of water hosing a guy with like a fire.
Yeah, that was.
And it's like in the middle of the dark, and he's like
shivering
and it's very, very, very tense. So I think that's what he was laughing at.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, it took that angle, but I don't know. I guess I'll see it, but
it comes out in the middle of October, so
we'll let you know.
Yeah.
It might be a crazy love story that we don't even know about. It'd be funny.
Or that. Our last trailer is Beware the Gonzo. Kind of looks like a Revenge of the Nerds type setup. These kids getting picked on.
Not as campy though.
Not
This one's actually
not
really,
campy
really
at
serious.
all,
Not
but-
serious, but it looks fun and it looks
But
like
the
a
same
good
thing, like
coming of age tale.
nerds having enough of dealing with the crap jobs.
It looks like there's more on the line though.
a lot more.
Yeah.
But it looks like they kind of put together a magazine with just dirt on the popular kids.
It's really cool. It's like a punk DIY magazine. They're whatever. They're the underground. They're the resistance kind of deal.
Yeah.
And it had a really cool punk soundtrack in the trailer. And if any Venture Brother fans out there, Dr. Venture, James Urbanek himself plays like a teacher in this movie. So that's sick. That's just sweet in and of itself because he's a great actor and he's not recognized enough.
And I was gonna say, the more on the line thing is at first you're kind of like, nerds are getting back, and then the jock's holding him. He's like, do you know how much pressure I'm under? And
Looks like he's choking
all
him
of a
out.
sudden I'm whoa.
It looks like you kind of feel for both sides. They throw that out there. They throw that like people are dicks sometimes, but they're not necessarily always the ones that want to be dicks. They kind of just have to be. They're expected to be. It's things that happen in life. It feels very more real than just some stupid teenage movie. It's like, oh, let's make a newspaper and rat everyone out on all the stupid stuff they do.
No,
it's like they try that, but it kind of backfires. So.
But the one disappointment I had in the trailer is Cuda Friedlander is in the movie, but he wasn't in the trailer anywhere, and I want to know what his role is.
Yeah, it was one of those things that it's making me want to see it just so I could figure out what because if they're not showing it in the trailer, that makes me hopeful that maybe those are the really funny parts, and they don't want to give them all away.
That never happens.
But
Rarely. Let us know what you guys think on all these trailers, actually.
all right, that's going to do it for Trailer Trash Talk. If there's anything you guys want us to review or thoughts on the ones we did review, let us know in the comments below.